All right, so today we're going to break down a really simple, repeatable system to actually grow on Instagram, starting from absolute zero. We're going to forget all about guesswork and luck. Instead, we're turning growth into a science of testing, finding patterns, and getting results you can actually predict. Let's get right into it. Oh man, we've all been there, right? You post something you think is amazing, and then nothing. Just crickets. Meanwhile, you see other accounts just blowing up, and it feels totally random, like they just got lucky. But what if I told you there's a real method to all that madness? Okay, so first things first. Before we even get into the how-to, we've got to bust a few of the big myths that hold so many new creators back, especially if you're just starting out. Look, you do not need any of this stuff. You don't need years of experience, you don't need an existing personal brand, and you definitely don't need to spend a ton of money on fancy software or be a video editing wizard. This system is built from the ground up for beginners and focuses only on what's absolutely essential to get results. Now, let's talk about what might be the single most important step in this entire process: finding your one niche. And listen, this isn't just a friendly suggestion. It's the non-negotiable foundation that the whole system is built on. So what even is a niche? It's simple, really. It's the one main topic your account is about. That's it. It could be travel. It could be fitness. It could be baking. Whatever. Having that single focus makes your content predictable for your followers. And this is the crucial part for the Instagram algorithm. You're literally telling Instagram who to show your stuff to. And this slide just lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? The scattered creator posts a little bit of everything and just ends up confusing their viewers and the algorithm. But the focused creator, they start to own their space. They become the travel person, building real authority and attracting a loyal audience that knows exactly what they're going to get. Clarity is king. Okay, so you've got your niche. Phew. Now here's the good news. You do not have to stare at a blank screen and try to invent some genius viral idea out of thin air. Instead, we're going to build a content pool. This is where we stop guessing and start doing some smart market research. And the process for this is so simple. You just hop on Instagram, type your niche into the search bar, and start scrolling through the top reels. You're looking for the big ones, the videos with, say, over 1 million views. When you find one, you save it. That's it. You're literally building a library of proven concepts. Your first goal is to find and save at least 20 of these viral videos. This is going to give you a super solid foundation of ideas that you already know for a fact that people in your niche are into. Now, I want to be really clear here. This is not about copying. We're not plagiarizing. This is about studying. You're basically becoming a content detective. You're looking for clues. What was the hook in the first 2 seconds? What was the visual style like? What audio did they use? You're breaking down what makes a successful video tick. Okay, research phase is done. You've got your pool of amazing proven ideas. Now for the fun part, running your first experiment. We call it the best of 9 method, and this is how you're going to collect a ton of data about what works specifically for you. And why 9? Well, 9 is kind of the magic number here. It's enough posts to actually see a real pattern emerge, but it's not so many that it feels totally overwhelming to create. So here's the formula, and it's super straightforward. You look at your content pool and you pick 3 different types or formats of videos you think you could recreate. You know, maybe one is a talking head style, another is a quick cut tutorial, and the third is a simple text on screen trend. Then you just make your own version of each of those formats 3 times each. 3 formats times 3 versions, boom, you've got your 9 test posts. So you've posted your 9 reels, they're out in the wild. Now comes the most critical part of this whole thing: analyzing the results. Because the key to this entire system is knowing which number to focus on, and just as important, which numbers to ignore. So let me ask you, for rapid growth, what do you think is the single most important metric? Is it the likes? The comments? How many new followers you got? The answer is views. For right now, I want you to completely ignore all those other vanity metrics. I know, likes and comments feel good, but views are the purest signal from the algorithm that it's decided your content is worth showing to new people. That's how you know you've struck gold. So for this step, focus only on the views. So here's what you do. Of your 9 posts, just find the top 3 that got the most views. Then you put that detective hat back on and you ask, what do these 3 videos have in common? Is it the same type of hook? The same format? Maybe they all use the same trending audio. You're looking for the pattern, the winning formula. And once you found that pattern, that's it. That's the whole game. The final step is almost laughably simple, but it is so, so powerful. You just repeat what works and close the growth loop. Think about it this way. You're not fighting the algorithm, you're training it. With every single post you make that follows your winning pattern, you are teaching the algorithm exactly what your account is about and who wants to see it. You're feeding it clear signals, and it's going to reward you by finding more and more of your perfect audience. And here it is, the entire system in one simple flywheel. You pick a niche, you study what's working, you test a small batch of 9 posts, you analyze the views to find the pattern, and then you just repeat what works. See? It's not a one-time trick. It's a compounding loop of growth that just keeps building on itself. So that's the system. It's a data-driven path to take your account from 0 to viral without having to just cross your fingers and hope you get lucky. The system works. The only question left is, when are you going to start?